Now on to our third and final section of the men's 3,000. There's your start list up on the cube. And they merge into one lane with 7 Dylan Forrester from Pittsburgh Track Club leading up front, splitting 34-74 through the first 200. Behind him, running unattached, Ethan Willard with a split of 34-96. They already have a gap on the rest of the field as they approach 13 laps to go. And coming through the 400, Dylan Forrester from Pittsburgh Track Club, 1:10.56. Keeping the tempo high. In second, Ethan Willard. And in third, leading that backpack, is Thomas Schulz from Monmouth. Now 800 meters in, with our pack of top 4 runners in first, Dylan Forrester, splitting 2:23.89 through the 800. Behind him, who bridged up from third, Thomas Schulz from Monmouth. In third, Ethan Willard, and in fourth, Devin Smith, Delaware State. They seem to be feeding off each other's stride as they approach the 1K mark. Now 1,000 meters in, Dylan Forrester holds on to the lead. 3:01.19 through the 1K. In second, Thomas Schulz, who's now taken over on that back curve, and going with him, that is my apologies, I'll give you that in just a moment. It's Thomas Schulz from Monmouth in first, and now in the lead. In second, Ethan Willard, running unattached, and right on his heel, now surging for second and trying to catch up to Schulz, Devin Smith from Delaware State. Now with 1,600 meters to go, Thomas Schulz, Monmouth, now pulling away from the rest of the pack. Devin Smith, Delaware State in second, but he's in no man's land as he tries to catch up to Schulz. Leading in third, that pack is Ethan Willard, running unattached. Now 7 laps to go. Now 6 laps to go. Devin Smith, Delaware State, has bridged up to Thomas Schulz, who's in the lead. He's now running on his heels. Now moving up to 3rd, that's Andrew Nicholasi from Ryder. Now 2K in, Thomas Schulz, Monmouth, leading it, splitting 6:02.55 through the 2K mark. In second, Devin Smith, who's right on Schultz's heels, running just .22 off of that 2K split. And in third, my apologies, that's Demetrie Meyers from Delco United Track Club. He's closing that gap, but still has to make up a lot of ground to catch up to those top 2 runners with 800 to go. Thomas Schulz now lapping the competition. Devin Smith, Delaware State, going right with him. And now Devin Smith makes a move for first with 600 to go. Devin Smith, Delaware, now taking over. And making some space between him and Thomas Schulz. Now 400 to go for Devin Smith, Delaware State. He's all alone up front now. In second, Thomas Schulz, Monmouth, comes through with 2 laps to go. And in third, Demetrie Meyers, Delco United Track Club. But gaining on him is Ethan Willard, who's staying in the mix. And here's the bell lap for Devin Smith, Delaware State. Out and back, Ethan Willard on the come up. He's gaining on Thomas Schulz. It's going to be a battle for second. Taking over an underdog, that's Rowan Carr from UNAT Delco United Track Club. And up front, finishing first, Devin Smith from Delaware State in 8:54.89. And in second, after a battle for that spot, William Prevost from NJIT, 9:06.50. In third, Rowan Carr, UNAT Delco United Track Club, 9:06.56. Okay. As we finish out these men's 3Ks, we'll hand it over to our relays, the women's 4x400. Here are your results for the third section of the men's 3K. And here are your final standings for the men's 3K. In first, Michael Keenan from Penn, 8:06.45. In second, Connor Melko, Lehigh, 8:10.99. And in third, Troy Hill, also Penn, 8:12.95. And also, here are your men's final standings for shot put. In first, Dominic Perry from Youngstown State, 17.22. In second, Cole Targart from Southern Illinois with a throw of 17.05. And in third, Ryan Henry, also from Youngstown State, 16.77. And with that, all the individual events are done for the day. I'll hand it over to my colleague.